On this episode of Road Comics.
Come on in.
Thank you.
Get on in here, brother.
So I'm supposed to be handsome. You know, like mixed race people, I feel like are all good looking. And instead I look like a boy who made a wish to be big.
This is actually a hidden camera show.
Are you serious?
Yes.
With your hair in here and all over the place, man.
Interesting.
In a 1 to 5 rating.
Give her a...
On each episode of Road Comics, unsuspecting passengers will have the rides of their lives.
What? No.
Because their drivers are actually comedians.
Yes!
Competing to make them laugh in this game show on wheels. I'm Kevin Hart, and this is Road Comics. In our first showdown, two new comedians, Sarah and Michael, going head to head. Funniest ride wins.
I got into comedy because I got hired to roast a wrestler on his birthday. And I thought, you know what? I should probably do that for the rest of my life. I think I can handle this.
My goal is to humiliate myself as little as possible. Winning is like a secondary thing. We'll find out together and it'll be beautiful.
The comedians will each try to make 3 different passengers laugh. The comedian with the best rating at the end wins the prize.
I don't usually drink coffee, but I had some today. So let's see how that factors in.
I am feeling excited.
First set of passengers. Now remember, neither passenger has any idea that their driver is a comedian that's competing to make them laugh.
Hi, Erica.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Stephanie.
Yes.
Amazing.
You all set? Comfortable
I'm all
temperature-wise? Okay,
Good.
Are you on Instagram?
Yeah.
I'm like scrolling on Instagram and I'm like, everyone looks great.
You look so pretty.
I don't know. People are always like wanting to be body positive, and I'm like, I am just gunning for body neutral. I would love to coast. I would love to.
I'm totally stealing that. I'm body neutral.
Doodly doo, here we go. So like, I don't really listen to like new music. Honestly, I listen to musicals. That's like what I like. But I gotta tell you just off the bat, I'm already married, Stephanie, so don't let the fact that I really like musicals make you fall in love with me, because I can't be there for you.
No.
So I've been biking everywhere, which is great.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I love it. Because
Really?
I hate my thighs and I love yelling at people. It's so much fun. I love it.
So I'm supposed to be handsome. You know, like mixed race people, I feel like are all good looking. Like Keanu Reeves and like, I think Bruno Mars is mixed race maybe. That's what my parents were hoping for, like some kind of like beautiful person like that. And instead I look like a boy who made a wish to be big.
Are you good at, are you like a dancer? Like,
I took dance class for years, but I was never a dancer, but I love to dance.
see, that's the way to do it though. I get so I don't know. I feel like my inner animal is a moose, so it's not great when I take a dance class.
Oh, people say that Filipinos are nurses, which is mostly true. Like if you ever have to go to the hospital, a lot of Filipinos are nurses. And not all Filipinos are nurses, but all nurses are Filipino. You know what I mean? Like every nurse, even if you think you're not Filipino and you're a nurse, you're still, you become Filipino automatically. I don't know if you knew that, but that's like legally
What?
true.
Okay. I think this is you.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, I'm actually a stand-up comedian, and you are on Road Comics.
That's awesome.
This is a camera. This is a camera. That's a camera over there. Did you have a good time?
Yes.
Time to get our first scores.
She was very funny.
I think it went okay. She was really nice. It was really fun.
In a 1 to 5 rating, I would give her a 4. She made some normal things really silly and fun, and the ride was great.
My Lyft ride was good. I can't complain. He was really funny.
I think that could have gone worse. I liked her a lot.
I would score Michael with a 5 because he was actually really funny and he kept me laughing throughout the whole ride.
Michael leads 5-4. Let's keep it going. Next ride.
On my way for the second trip.
I can totally do this. I can do this.
Hi, Zoe.
Hello, yeah, that's me.
Jamie,
Yes.
welcome to my ride.
Let me know if you're hot or cold.
I'm good.
My name is Sarah, and a group of Sarahs, if there's more than two, that's known as a Becky. That's a true fact that I just made up.
I think like there's like really two ages for Asian people, that it is like you're young looking and then you wake up one morning and you look like you are 700 years old. There's like, you never see an Asian person who's 50. You see an Asian person who's 20, or you see an Asian person who looks like they were born before time.
I can't.
I'm from Massachusetts. I read recently that everyone thinks that Massachusetts is like the least sexy accent. I used to have a terrible Massachusetts accent and a lisp. And my name is Sarah Hartshorn, so thick Wade with a wicked hard year for Sarah Hartshorn.
I'm Filipino. Filipino is a good thing to be, I think, because there really are no negative stereotypes about Filipinos. But like people say we're good singers.
Yes.
Which is true. I mean, it's not true in my case because I'm not a good singer. I'm like a great singer. Like if you ever heard me sing, you'd be like, what is this guy doing in this car? Why doesn't he have a record deal?
Can I
You know
hear
what I mean?
it?
Is it your birthday?
Yes.
Let's say it is. Happy birthday, dear Jamie. Happy birthday to you. I mean,
see,
I'm just giving you. Let's go, Jamie.
Are you on Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Like, I don't know, like everyone's like a spooky bitch on Instagram. Like it's very fun. I became a spooky bitch the old-fashioned way by being a creepy child, but like, I used to wake up in the middle of the night and like having had a nightmare and I'd be scared and I was gonna go, to my mom's room, but then on the way, I would forget the dream and I would lose confidence. I wouldn't be sure if I had to wake her up, so she would wake up to me just staring at her like, she would be like, Jesus Christ, Sarah. You're gonna give me a fucking heart attack.
I once was on the subway and a guy had a crate full of live crabs and the crate broke open and the crabs just ran all over the subway train.
I can't.
Yeah, that's something that happened to me. And they were like probably going to a restaurant, you know what I mean? So that means the next day somebody ate a bunch of subway crabs.
Oof.
I think I'll let you out here.
Okay.
Jamie, this is a hidden camera show. That's a hidden camera. That's a camera.
Cat.
That's a camera.
I have to tell you, I'm a stand-up comedian and you are on Road Comics. I know.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's some great stuff. Let's see what our passengers thought.
I was not ready for it, but it was cool.
It was very pleasant, but I don't know how funny it was.
If I had to give Michael a score, it is a big fat 3. Not really my kind of funny, but sweet guy.
My driver was a little wacky.
I think that went okay. She was really nice.
On a 1 to 5 rating, I would give her a 5. She was funny, so it definitely was an enjoyable ride.
Sarah is taking the lead with a total of 9 stars to Michael's 8 stars. Time for your closers. It's the final ride.
Ride number 3. And we want to close with a grand slam. Hi, Sarah.
Yes.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, how are you?
Do you have children? Do you like children?
I do like children.
Oh, that's good.
I don't have children.
You don't have children?
No.
Yeah, I never want to have kids, like never under any circumstance. I'm married. I tell my wife that every day. I tell her 10 times a day. I'll like whisper it in her ear while she's asleep. Like I don't want to have kids. And she does. Like that's the one thing that we fight about because we already have 2 kids. And so she's like, this is actually not cool for you to say anymore.
I used to be gay, and I still am as well, but I used to be, full gay. And then I started sleeping with men, and my life got worse, which the man that I married really wishes I would stop saying. He's like, I thought, we had a really nice wedding. Like, can you stop saying it?
I had kidney stones twice this year. So I have to like change my diet, not for a cool reason, because like my friends who are changing their diets are like, yeah, I'm trying to get a 6-pack, or I'm trying to slim down for my wedding or whatever. And I'm like, oh no, I just don't want to piss rocks. That's my
My dad, he's single and he lives with 5 other like lifelong bachelors. And every time I go home to visit him, I end up calling all of my single male friends, and I'm like, I need you to get a bed frame and curtains because I've seen your future. And it's really grim. It's like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, but Snow White never showed up. And let me tell you, the bathroom in that cottage was disgusting.
We got married in a place in Queens.
Okay.
And the woman who ran the venue had a dog, and she would chew up her food and then spit it out into her hand and feed the dog.
Like, was it steak or?
No, I want to say it was like sunflower seeds or something like that. I'm not positive. I wasn't like, excuse me, what is that? Because I would be afraid she would think I wanted to try some.
My mom, she's okay, but she had a stroke when she was 19. You wouldn't know it to talk to her, but they did have to remove a part of her brain, which is called the amygdala, which is medical speak for filter. So my mom has no filter. So like when people say, oh, I have no filter around my mom, she says things like, oh, is yours in a jar? Because mine's in a jar. Do you want to see it? It's disgusting. Okay, so this is you. This is actually a hidden camera show.
Are you serious?
Yes. It is called Road Comics, and I am a stand-up comedian.
That makes a lot more sense.
These are hidden cameras. This one, and that one.
What?
Yeah.
That's it. Time for the final ratings and the winner of the first showdown.
It was awesome. It was fun. I wasn't expecting that.
I think we could all hang out afterwards, but I don't know how, like, funny I was.
I will give Michael 5 stars. He was fabulous. He was super cool. He was funny. He was down to earth.
5 stars for a total of 13, which means that Sarah will now need a perfect 5 to win.
She was hit or miss. She was sometimes funny, sometimes not.
Is that fun? Is that fun? I don't know.
I'd give her a 3 out of 5.
Michael wins.
Wow. Okay, this is really big for me, and I just want to thank everybody involved. I want to thank people. I want to thank cars. I love you. I know you'll never recover from this.
Obviously, I'm devastated and will weep for years.
It's hard not to gloat. This is a very big deal
It feels like
for me.
my dog died.
Yeah.
Okay, time for our second showdown. 2 comedians, Travis and Kevin, going head-to-head. Funniest ride wins.
Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you ride Lyft? I like making people laugh. I like getting people to see my viewpoint.
We're going to try to make people laugh one by one. I think a comic's greatest fear is the audience of one, so I think I'm up to it.
Let the games begin. First passengers. Now remember, neither passenger has any idea that their driver is a comedian that's competing to make them laugh.
All right, first ride of the day. Adriana?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Come on in.
How you doing out there today, man?
I'm all right. You?
I'm good. A little bit nippy out there today, right?
Yeah, keep you awake.
You gotta be careful, man. You can't look out the window and look at white people and tell what the weather gonna be. I'm just telling you, you got fooled because you seen a white person out there in some sandals and some shorts and some socks walking their dog. You like, you know what? It's 70 degrees out there. Nope.
Are you married?
Actually, yes.
My wife and I had we dated for about 8 years before we got married, and I thought I knew everything about her. Nope. She's mean. She always used to complain about this guy named Brett at work, and I got to tell you, after 6 months of her Zoom calls, I'm Team Brett.
The good thing about women, especially black women, if you looking for a job, man, they gonna help you look for it, man. They gonna let you know about jobs they know your dumb ass not even qualified for it. My girl was like, they're hiring at the hospital. I was like, oh, for real? They need a new brain surgeon. I was like, you know, goddamn well, I ain't go no med school.
We had a 1-bedroom apartment. They started this online message board where you could anonymously post questions and complaints about your neighbors. All they wanted to talk about was dog shit. Nobody was cleaning up their dog shit. And I just started responding every time somebody posted about dog shit. I would just go, whoops, that was me, sorry. Oops, that was me too, my bad. I did it so many times, one guy got so pissed off, he goes, dude, something's wrong with your dog, take it to the vet. So I wrote back, who said anything about a dog? Like,
I found out recently when we pass away, our souls testify against us in front of the Almighty. First of all, I didn't know I was gonna snitch on me. I wouldn't been doing all this shit I was doing. What you gonna say to yourself when you up on and say testify? He lying. He wasn't there.
Did you ever rescue a dog? Did you ever do the dog rescue thing?
No.
They wouldn't give us a dog. The dog rescue place goes, you live in an apartment and we think the dog would like to have a backyard. I don't think he's gonna be judging the accommodations. I don't see the dog walking in, looking around and being like, this is it? This is the whole place? Nah, fuck it, I'm going back to exit 8. And it looks like we are here. I hope you enjoyed your ride. As a surprise, my name's Kevin Israel. I'm a professional stand-up comedian. You've actually been on Road Comics.
Oh, wow. You see the cameras are here and all over the place, man. Hopefully you enjoyed this ride.
I did.
And I made you laugh, man.
You did.
How funny were our undercover comments?
Travis is really funny.
It was smooth, man. Chris was nice, man.
Rate Travis on a 4 scale 1 to 5. Definitely go to a show to see him.
I thought he was pretty funny, but I didn't know that I was actually on camera. On a 1 to 5 rating, I would give him a 4. I thought he had some good jokes.
4 stars to 4 stars. Moving on. Next ride.
Phone?
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
On in.
Nice to meet you, Travis.
Nice to meet you. How you doing today?
Not bad, beautiful day.
Are you in a relationship?
No.
No?
No.
And my girlfriend, she's a big cuddler.
That's nice.
I don't mind cuddling as long as you have the proper cuddling attire.
What would that be?
A negligee, t-shirt, panties, something sexy that you know you holding on to a woman at night. Not her. She goes to sleep at like any point. She's gonna go to Planet Fitness. I'm talking about tube socks, shorts, sweatpants, t-shirt, tank top, flannel shirt. It's like holding a bag of laundry at night.
Did you ever have a surprise party thrown for you?
Never.
No?
Never.
Yeah, my wife was good. Before my party, she made it to the last week, and I had no idea that it was happening. And then I was out one night with some friends, and I said goodbye to my buddy Mikey. Mikey looks at me and goes, oh, I'll see you on Friday. And I was like, what's on Friday? And Mikey goes, oh my God, she's gonna kill me. I was like, ah. He goes, you have to act surprised. I walked in, everyone jumped out. I went, you got me. She went, you knew, didn't you? I was like, Mikey's an asshole.
Grown up biracial. My mom is white, my father is black. It's just an internal battle I always have with myself. Black people, we like to mind our business. Like, there could be a fight happening right now. We can drive right past it. Then I got my white side. My white side's too curious. I always got to know how, when, why something happened. Like, I pull over and be like, why y'all fighting? Break it up.
People always ask me, I know it's a weird name. They're like, Kevin Israel, is that your real name?
That's an interesting name, for sure.
But it's like, yeah, when I was choosing an alias, I decided to go with the Jewiest name possible.
You go to white church when you ain't got no money. You can fool a white church.
How do you do that?
Oh, because the offering plate come around to you. They trust that you're going to put money in it. You could fool them. As soon as it come to you, you do this right here and pass it along. That's my 20. Say it's not. You can't do that at a black church. At a black church, they make you stand up, turn to the center, and walk one by one up to the front.
My mom, she got onto Facebook, 80 years old on Facebook.
Interesting.
That was the longest I ever took to make a decision. When that little red one popped up in the corner of my screen.
Wait, you blocked your mom?
No, but it took me like 5 weeks before I did something.
What did you do?
She called me up one day and she's like, I invite you to be a friend. And I was like, yeah, you got that shitty internet connection though, so it's probably taken a while to get to me.
What?
So we reached your destination. I just want to let you know you've been on a hidden camera show, and I'm a comedian.
Thank God.
I'm actually a professional stand-up comedian.
Interesting.
Okay, how do our drivers rate on the laughter scale?
I thought he was a bit chatty, but, I was trying to be friendly. On a 1 to 5 rating, I would probably give him I wouldn't say a 4.
My Lyft ride was fun. That was definitely a shocker. I would say I would give Travis a 4. I think he was a solid comedian.
Still tied, 8 stars each. Last chance to be funny. Last ride.
Hopefully she's a little more lively.
Get on in here, brother. What's up? All right, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Jump on in.
Thank you for picking me up.
Oh, you're welcome. My dad, one day he came in and he's like, hey, Kevin, want to go to Costco? He stopped at one station. The lady was like, she was giving out these little rolls. She's like, how's it going today, Sid? He's like, it's going good. How's it going today, Margaret? She's like, my buns are hot as always. And I was like, this is horrible. Then we go to one of the other stations. The lady's giving out this ice cream. He's like, how's it today, Pearl? She's like, it's smooth like you, Sid. And I was like, are you kidding me, Dad? We get to one of the last stations. The lady was giving out the food. And I was like, Dad, you know what? I'll go get the food this time. He was like, why? I was like, well, she's giving out almonds. And I don't want to hear what she's going to do with your nuts.
Hey, man, I found me a good one, man. I found me a good one. She tries to introduce healthy eating. I caught myself having a racist moment over the food she brought home.
What happened, man?
I'm used to good old white eggs. She brought home organic eggs. My first time ever seeing organic eggs. I grew up on white eggs. Like, what the hell are you doing home with these colored eggs? We praise Jesus in this house. I don't care if all eggs are the same on the inside.
We got invited to a gender reveal party. Have you seen this? I called up my mom. I was like, Ma, did you have a gender reveal party for me? She's like, Kevin, it was 1976 and I was 43. The only thing I wanted revealed was how the fuck this was happening to me.
Being this complexion, man, you know I'm a suspect in a lot of different situations, man. You know how it is, you know, car 50, we're looking for an African-American male, approximately 6 feet, medium built. They're gonna stop me, brother. Another example, car 50, we're looking for a Hispanic male, approximately 6 feet. Brother, I better know my rights in 2 languages.
Yeah.
Another example, car 50, we're looking for a Middle Eastern male, approximately 6 feet. Listen, if they're not looking for nobody white, I just stay in the house.
My mom, she calls me up one day and she goes, oh my God, I got the cutest email and I thought of you, so I added you to the list. She added me to a Bible verse email list. So after a few days of it, I was like, all right, that's enough. And I hit unsubscribe and I immediately felt guilty. Like, what happens if I die and I get up to heaven and I'm like, this is it, heaven, I made it, it's amazing. And I look across the way and there's Jesus. He says, sorry, buddy, no can do, you didn't live the right kind of life. I'm like, Jesus, how was I supposed to know? I didn't know what I was doing. And he's gonna be like, bro, I was emailing you every single day.
You know what Brita water is?
Yeah.
Or it turns regular old tap water into holy water. That's how good it tastes. It tastes like it came from the well from Bethlehem. Like that water came straight from Bethlehem. That is some good, clear. You ever had an argument over you didn't make the water? Like, make the water.
No, I've never had an argument about that.
Get some Brita water and leave it empty.
I'm gonna try that.
Leave it empty. She gonna come in there and be like, you didn't make any water? Like, make any water? Bitch, I'm not Jesus. It looks like you've reached your destination. Thank you for riding. And by the way, you've been on a hidden camera show. It's called Road Comics.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So
Oh my
you've
gosh.
been recorded, which is why I've been talking to you nonstop.
Oh, wow. That
Yeah.
was awesome.
Oh my goodness. It's a lot of funny stuff in there. Now it's time for the final ratings and the winner of our second showdown for this episode of Road Comics.
That was really fun. I feel like I got my own comedy show. On a 1 to 5, I'd give him a 3. I think he was funny. I look forward to watching him grow as a comedian.
Kevin has 11 stars, which means Travis needs 4 stars to win.
Yes, I enjoyed the ride and kept me laughing. I'll give Travis a 5. He was absolutely hilarious. He was awesome.
Travis is our winner.
Congratulations.
No, congratulations to you too, man. I know you did your thing. Good
stuff.
My strategy was just be myself, man. My everyday self, cracking jokes, getting people to laugh.
You know, look, sometimes you have a good crowd, sometimes you don't. It's just part of the business.
I'm Kevin Hart, and this is Road Comics. I'll see y'all later.